Imagine this, which is a common scenario I see as a GP. You're sitting in the surgery and the doctor tells you you've got type 2 diabetes. It must feel like the floor's been taken from underneath you. People feel overwhelmed, confused and scared. The doctor may hand a prescription and tell you this will help you manage it, but nobody really tells you what you really want to hear, which is that you can reverse it. Type 2 diabetes is not a life sentence, but it's absolutely possible for you to reverse it and take back control of your health. And this isn't just a theory, it's a reality, and I've seen it happen time and time again. My name is Dr. Nerys Frater. I'm an NHS GP and founder of the Lifestyle Clinic. Over the years, I've helped hundreds of people just like you, reverse their diabetes and reclaim their lives. And today I want to share with you how this is possible, why it's such a groundbreaking discovery, and how you can take the first steps towards your own health transformation. Researchers discovered that type 2 diabetes isn't just about high blood sugar. It's about the body's ability to process sugar, and it's a process that can be restored. And what's even more amazing is that this restoration doesn't require endless medication or surgery. In fact, it actually comes down to lifestyle changes that anybody could make. So let me repeat that. Anyone can make these changes. It doesn't matter how long you've had diabetes, how high your HbA1c is, or how many medications you're on. Your body has an incredible ability to heal when you give it the right tools. And that's what makes this discovery so groundbreaking. For the first time, we're not just managing diabetes, we're reversing it. So let me explain what reversing diabetes actually means. Reversing diabetes doesn't mean the condition is gone forever. It means that your blood sugar levels are back in the healthy range without the need for medication. And we measure this using something called the HbA1c, which gives us an average of your blood sugar levels of the past 2 to 3 months. A normal HbA1c is below 42. With type 2 diabetes, it is 48 or higher. So when we're talking about reversing diabetes, we're talking about bringing that number right down below 48, even below 42 through lifestyle changes. And when you do that, something incredible happens. You're not just lowering your blood sugar, you're reducing your risk of complications, those heart attacks, kidney damage and nerve problems. In fact, lowering your HbA1c by just 1% reduces your risk of complications by 21%. And that is huge. Every step forward is a step towards better health. There are 3 scientifically proven ways to reverse diabetes. And they're all rooted in the same principle, which is helping your pancreas to work better and improving your body's ability to process sugar. The first method is bariatric surgery, often recommended for people with severe obesity. And this surgery changes the way your body processes food, leading to dramatic improvements in blood sugar control. And while it can be effective, it's a major surgery with risks, so it isn't suitable for everyone, and it's certainly not available for everybody on the NHS. The second method is a very low-calorie diet. These are the shake diets, where you eat as little as 600 to 800 calories a day for a set period. Studies have shown that this can lead to significant weight loss and improvements in your blood sugar. But let's be honest, this approach is hard to sustain, and it's not something I personally recommend for long-term health. And then the third method that's proven scientifically, and my personal preference, is the low-carb or ketogenic diet. By reducing the amount of carbohydrates you eat, you lower the amount of sugar entering your bloodstream. It's simple, it's focused, and it helps your pancreas function better and therefore process sugar more effectively. It is sustainable, it's effective, and it does not require extreme measures. Now, I know people might still be thinking, this sounds great, but does it actually work in practice? Well, actually, let me share some stories from my clinic. One of my patients came to me with a HbA1c of over 100. She was on 3 different medications and injecting insulin daily. What we did was help her to understand how to eat in a way that allowed her pancreas to rest, to heal, while still feeling full. And examples of suggestions was swapping sugary snacks for nuts or going for short walks after meal. And this lady brought her HbA1c down to 54 within 6 months, and that was being off insulin completely. Another patient was just tipping into the pre-diabetes range with a HbA1c of 42. She wasn't on any medications yet, but wanted, of course, to avoid them. So by adopting a low-carb diet and making time for meal prep, she reversed her pre-diabetes in just 3 months. And these are real people from all walks of life who took control of their health. And if they can do it, well, so can you. So now that we've explored the science behind reversing diabetes and heard some of the success stories, you might be feeling a bit more hopeful. You may also be feeling a little bit skeptical, and that's completely normal. There are so many misconceptions out there about diabetes, what it means to reverse it and what it takes to get there. These myths can hold people back from even trying, and I want to take a moment to address those head on. So let's break down some of the most common myths about reversing diabetes and uncover a different perspective. Because once you understand what's really possible, you'll see that this journey is within your reach. The first myth is that I need to reverse diabetes completely to see health benefits. Not true. Even small improvements in your blood sugar can have a huge impact. We need to move away from this idea of a perfection mindset. The second myth I hear very commonly is that it's too late for me. I'm already on insulin and loads of tablets and my age is against me. Actually, no, many of our patients have come off insulin entirely just by lifestyle changes, and it's never too late to start. Never assume that you can't get function back. Yes, it's harder to recover all of the function of the pancreas if you've been diabetic for a long time, but do not use this as an excuse. And by the way, if you are on insulin, never attempt this without medical supervision. This is why I've created my clinic, because I want to help people decrease their tablets and insulin safely. And that third myth then, and this is a big one, reversing diabetes means giving up everything that I love. And that's huge, isn't it? Because all humans love sugar. But honestly, this isn't about deprivation. I have never told a patient they can never have a treat again, never have birthday cake or not enjoy a holiday. Honestly, let go of that notion. However, you do have to be sensible, balanced, and find a way that you can sustain this for the long term. If you cannot see yourself eating in this way in 5 years, then don't start that method now. Too many of us focus on the short term, but it's the long term that really makes a difference to health, of course. And if you found that helpful, then make sure you take a look at free downloads and videos that I've got for you. So if this resonated with you, make sure you click the link to join.